young talents in all of MMA. This girl's a demon. They say she's the next Ronda Rousey. Check it out.
She's hurt to the body, that's it. Rex Mitchell waved it off. That's a TKO victory.
Let's go. Give it up. Please welcome the undefeated PFL Women's Flyweight 13-0 Dangerous Dakota Ditcheva. Hello. So she won the PFL European title last year, and in just a few weeks ago qualified to fight for the PFL global title and $1 million in November. If and when you win the $1 million, do you have something that you want to buy?
Not really, no. I just want the belt, if I'm honest, Jake.
Let's go. I respect that. Now, some people compare you to Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm. Who would win? Prime Ronda or Prime Dakota?
Prime Dakota, 100%.
Let's go. You heard it.
100%.
I would love to see that one.
Dakota Ditcheva, who looked very impressive, who remains undefeated, who is from a Muay Thai background, but scored a sub on Saturday and seems to be someone that the PFL, Europe or not, is very much behind. She's joining us right now. Let us say hello for the first time to Dakota. Hello, Dakota. How are you?
Hi, I'm really good, thank you. Yeah, I'm really happy.
Well, congratulations on the win and everything that's going on for you. Did it feel like you are one of the faces of this whole PFL Europe push for them? And were you feeling that pressure going into this fight on Saturday?
Yeah, to be honest, I feel more pressure coming on here, Ariel.
Come on, I don't believe that, but thank you. I appreciate it.
But yeah, I did. This is like the first show that I've kind of co-headlined, and I've been on PFL before, but on the undercard for the $1 million tournament. So I haven't felt like the pressure that I did this time. It was obviously back at home in Newcastle, in the UK. So I had a home crowd. My face was kind of everywhere I went. There was PFL posters with my face on it. So I did definitely feel the pressure a lot more this time.
Dakota Diva has just dropped a huge bombshell that's shaking the entire combat sports world. The undefeated British fighter claims that Prime Dakota is better than Prime Ronda Rousey, and UFC legends are backing her up.
Ronda was the one that broke the barrier and got women into the UFC.
Dana White privilege.
Dakota Ditcheva has been talked about in the same breath as Ronda Rousey.
She has the potential to be a superstar. She understands the media game, right? She knows exactly when to switch off that savage and become the sweetheart again. She's got the look, she's got the charisma, and when you have that, plus the ability to knock women out like she does.
UFC veteran Dan Hardy recently said that Dakota Ditcheva is more well-rounded than Ronda Rousey ever was. Jake Paul is even comparing her to Rowdy herself. And Dana White? He's reportedly amazed by this rising star who's grabbing attention like no female fighter has since Rousey's reign.
We're ready.
So long and rangy.
Oh, put away.
Oh!
Yeah. And a power.
Sure.
Santos is in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again.
With a perfect 15-0 record and a fresh $1 million PFL tournament win, the 26-year-old from Manchester is making bold claims that Prime Dakota would dominate Prime Ronda. So, is Dakota Ditcheva the real deal, or is this just hype? Let's look at everything you need to know about MMA's newest superstar and her shocking statement.
And her opponent fighting out of the red corner. She's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She weighed in officially at 126 pounds and holds a professional record of 5 victories and no defeats. Fighting out of Manchester, England, Dakota Ditcheva.
Dakota Ditcheva is a 26-year-old fighter from Manchester, England, who has taken the MMA world by storm with a flawless 15-0 record. What makes her special is that she's not just winning, she's destroying her opponents. In November, she gave her best performance yet by stopping former UFC title challenger Taylor Santos in the second round to win the PFL Women's Flyweight World title.
Yeah, she can go after you walk. They gotta go. I know we gotta go. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
All right. So good.
Oh, fuck it. All them elbows. Thanks for taking all them shots.
That victory also earned her a sweet $1 million prize, making her the first British woman to ever win an MMA world title. With 15 straight wins and 0 losses, Dakota isn't just building a record, she's building a legacy. But here's where things get even more intense. Dakota Ditcheva made a statement that has the entire MMA community talking. She believes that Prime Dakota would beat Prime Ronda Rousey.
Some people compare you to Ronda Rousey, Holly Holm. Who would win, Prime Ronda or Prime Dakota?
Prime Dakota, 100%.
Let's go, you heard it.
100%.
I would love to.
Dakota has always shown respect for Rousey. She said, when I first started my career in MMA, when I first fought, even as an amateur, I had an article go viral where someone compared me to Ronda Rousey. She was someone that I looked up to from the very beginning. So it's nice to have my name mentioned alongside her.
Level that nobody else could have ever done it. And while she was doing what she was doing, building the sport and the UFC and women, all these other women were training to beat her. You know what I mean?
Yes.
She had taken so much on her shoulders at the time, it was literally impossible for her to keep growing as a fighter during that period.
But now Dakota isn't just happy to be compared to Rousey. She's calling herself the better version. She believes her well-rounded skills, striking power, and complete MMA game would give Prime Dakota the tools to beat Prime Ronda. And she's not alone in thinking that. UFC legend and current PFL head of fighter operations in Europe, Dan Hardy, recently made a statement that supports everything Dakota has been saying. Hardy told Bloody Elbow, "Ronda was a pioneer in martial arts, especially women's martial arts. But the reason she was so effective is because she was particularly overwhelming in one range, right? Like she came in, she grabbed a hold of somebody, threw them to the floor and wrenched their arm off."
Ronda was a pioneer in mixed martial arts, women's mixed martial arts in particular. But the reason why she was so effective is because she was particularly overwhelming in one range, right? Like she came in, she grabbed a hold of somebody, she threw them to the floor and wrenched their arm off.
Then Hardy added something even more powerful. Whereas Dakota, over the last 2 years, has shown that she's a fully well-rounded MMA fighter. I think that gives people a lot of confidence that she could compete with anyone in the world. She can grapple and stay safe even if she hits the floor with a world-class jiu-jitsu player.
Dakota, over the last 2 years, has also showed that she's a fully well-rounded MMA fighter. And I think that's another thing that gives people a lot of confidence that she could compete with anybody in the world, is that, you know, she can grapple, she can stay safe if she hits the floor with, you know, a world-class jiu-jitsu player.
Hardy continued, her takedown defense, combined with those Muay Thai knees, could put anybody away. She's also got the perfect frame for this weight class. I could make the argument right now that she could beat anybody in this weight class on the planet.
And, you know, her takedown offense coupled with those Muay Thai knees could put anybody away. And she's also got the frame that's perfect for this weight class. You know, I could make an argument right now that she'd beat anybody in this weight class on the planet.
He repeated, her takedown offense, coupled with those Muay Thai knees, could put anybody away. And she's also got the frame that's perfect for this weight class. I could make an argument right now that she'd beat anybody in this weight class on the planet. Interview 11. Did you catch that? Anybody in this weight class on the planet. That's a UFC legend basically confirming Dakota's claim. Hardy says Dakota's complete skill set, her striking, takedown defense, and ability to fight anywhere makes her more dangerous than Ronda ever was. The main difference? Rousey had one dominant strength, while Dakota has multiple weapons and can win fights anywhere. Hardy even said,
fighter in the world in that weight class. You just look at it and you go, I could just see Dakota cutting through every single person. You know, even up at bantamweight as well. She's got the frame and the reach to be able to move up a weight class at some point and start dominating there as well.
Jake Paul himself compared Dakota to Ronda Rousey during a major PFL press conference. That's huge recognition coming from one of the biggest names in combat sports. UFC commentator Shauna Unal also shared his thoughts.
Has the potential to be a superstar, but not for the same reasons as Ronda Rousey. Ronda was the pioneer. Ronda was the one that broke the barrier and got women into the UFC.
Unal believes Dakota could reach Ronda's level of superstardom through pure skill and charisma. He said, "She understands the media game, right? She knows exactly when to switch off that savage and become the sweetheart again. She's got the look, she's got the charisma. And when you have that, plus the ability to knock women out like she does, the sky is the limit."